Hello, it is almost 6 o'clock. It's only 95 degrees. It's Monday, and I am in Liberty. It's a monthly meeting with some friends I have, some longtime friends, lifetime friends of the family. Matter of fact, grew up next door to them. Love going to see them. It's just a little teeny tiny sad because going to see them means I'm going to be in the house next door to the house I grew up in, and it's really weird that you can't just go over there and walk in the door. If you know, you know. IYK, just kidding. I was here in Liberty yesterday. I went to church and then I went by the cemetery to check on the family plot, and when I was coming through town, I noticed some changes, and I called my brother and told him about it, and we're just like, oh my God, we're so old. Or he's really old. And he's like, hey, go back there and see if the house I used to live in is still behind that place I used to work at. But I had already left town. And I'm like, well, I'm going to be back tomorrow, so I'll look. So that's what I'm doing. Where I'm going is, it's still there. It's just empty, this grocery store. It used to be called Minimax. We loved this store. We would go grocery shopping there with my mom. And they had a bakery, and they had something called Frogs. Oh my God, they contributed to my fatness. They were basically a donut without the hole, and they sliced it in half, filled it with cream, and put eyes on it, and called it a frog. I don't know why. Loved those things. Here we are downtown Liberty. To the left used to be the Sam Houston building. First Liberty National Bank bought it, and it's their parking lot now, but they've got a plaque there. There's a courthouse, but Sam Houston used to have a law office there. And here's the courthouse. On the corner is a cannon that has been stolen a couple times in history. To the right, it used to be a famous shoe store called Chamont, owned by Huey Chamont. Nice fella. But anyway, Minimax, it was later in the late 90s bought by HEB, and it was a very small HEB. We didn't know it was a small HEB. Back then it was the HEB. But now that we know better, we know it's a little HEB. But I'm going to look. I can see it from here. It's to the left of the water tower ahead. It's still there. I think it's empty. I think it's empty real estate. But to the left of the grocery store used to be this business that my brother worked at. And when he got a job there, he walked out the back door and saw a house that had a garage apartment for rent. So he walked across the alley and rented the apartment. So he would leave work, walk out the back door, and walk into his house. And what we're looking at straight ahead, that beige and rust color building, that's a huge gas station. Back in the day when we were little, that was the city swimming pool. And behind it is a hotel that this is the whole reason that got the conversation started. This park and this hotel is on top of what used to be the city swimming pool and the city park. Oh, such memories. Such memories. Right here, this empty lot here used to be the electric company. I don't remember what it was really called, but it had something to do with the the electricity. I don't know. Power company for Liberty. But right here, this parking lot, we used to take swimming lessons. There is a swimming pool under there, or used to be. And this hotel here, it looks like it's 3-story. I thought it was 4. This apartment complex is probably 60 years old. I think if you nudged it, it would go over. But it's so sad to see this hotel here. This had a park with the most glorious swings in it. And me and my bestie would come at nighttime, and we would just swing our heart's content. Oh, I'm so sad those are gone. Well, here's the alleyway. I wonder if I can go down that. I bet you I can go down the alley and see that house. But he said it's on this street called Wood Street, and it's 1010 Woods Street. And I looked at it on Google, and the house is still there. I don't see an address here to see where it is. But there's a garage apartment behind the house. I don't see any house numbers. Okay, 1111 is behind me. 1104 is right in front of us. That's a cute little house. Oh, look at this. I know this house. This house, a man lived in here that our older brother used to work for. That is a beautiful house. Real beautiful house in there. This is brand new. Look at that. That's 1098. Okay. We're making our way down here. I think I see it down there. 1090. Let's see. Is that it up there? 1086. Huh. And you know what? I went right past that building. I forgot to look. Wait a minute. I think it's gone. Did I go past it? Did I go? There's no way. Yeah, put a stolen sign in your garage where everybody can see. Okay, I'm confused. Did I miss it? There's 914. I went right past it. Good grief. Are you for real? 904. This is redonkulous. I'm going to have to circle back. Oh, goodness. I don't want this gentleman to see me videotaping and him think I'm recording him. Let me just make the block. Let's just make the block. Still 95 degrees. Here we are on Travis Street. Pretty famous street. This runs almost the entire length of Liberty. One end is Grand, which has the old high school on it. That's an old school friend's house there. And there. Okay, let's do this again. Let's swing around. We're going to look again at the house I told you about that the gentleman lived at, that my older brother used to work for, right there with the black truck. Okay, this is confusing. I'm not going to... Oh, there's a car coming behind me now. Oh, crapitola. Maybe the Google image was old. Maybe the Google image was old. So it's 1105 to my right. 1090. 1010. That's it. Okay. This is it right here. My bad. And you see the... I guess... Where's my finger? I guess that is the garage apartment. It's blue. I was looking for the pink or red brick color that I saw on Google today. Well, whoopsie. And you see there's the back of the store there. So that was very convenient for a young man back in the late 90s, I would gather. So I'm going to see if I can go down that alley. Oh, Lord, please protect my tires. Let's hope I don't come in. So... Oh, I just saw the back. Let me go back. There's so many cars here. I hope nobody sees me doing this because it would freak me out. There. Look at that. That's the garage apartment that my brother lived in back in the late 90s. And he told me something so funny that I do not remember, but it sure sounds like me. He said that when he first was living in it, our mother and myself went and visited. And while we were there, my mother's like, that gal's not living with you, is she? I don't know if that's what she said, but that's how she referred to his first wife, that gal. We'll talk about that another day. But she said something to the effect, is she living here? And he's like, no, we're not living together, no. And me being the horrible sister I am, but like, well, whose curling iron is this in the bathroom? Oh, I can't tell from behind. I don't even know what store I'm at to know if I'm at the blue house yet. So, but my brother's going to be watching this video and he'll be able to tell by looking. Maybe that's it. That might be it. Oh, you know what? I could probably turn around there. Oh, goodness. That does not look... Oh, nope. Nix. Nil nada nunca ni ente. Let's see how much I can turn around. I think I can turn around here. I've taken way too long. I'm going to be late seeing my friends. And I didn't have too bad of a work day today. I was even able to sneak away to the kitchen and make my baked beans. I cut up an entire pound of bacon in those beans. They are going to be delicious. delicious. So I'll keep recording up until I get to the house. It'll be just a few more minutes, because I know this is fascinating. Speaking of gal, let me tell you about that. I have a very, very good friend. He and his wife, they're a little bit older than me, but we've become very good friends in what we do in our volunteer work. And he's a good old country boy, and he means no harm, and I've never said anything to him about it, but he calls me gal, and I hate that. I hate it so much. It just rankles me. And the reason why is, and it's funny he calls me that, because it could be just me. Y'all tell me, is it just me? It could be just me. My mom would call someone gal, and I knew, based on her relationship with that person, if she called somebody gal, that was not lady, that was not girl, that was not woman, that was not friend. And it was never said gal, it was like gal. So my friend, he'll hang up the phone and he'll say, okay, gal, have a good day. And I'm like, oh, I just hate that so much. I hate it. That is a daycare that has been there, God, 50 years, 40 at least, 50. That's my bestie's house she grew up in. That daycare, and you couldn't even call it a rival to my aunt's daycare. She had one 40 or something years. I mean, she took care of generations of kids. But I was very impressed when she would talk to me about how this woman, they would call each other. And today, I would refer to it as professional courtesy, but they would keep in touch with each other. If somebody came along and they were not good about paying, or they caused problems, or anything a business owner would need to survive, they'd pick up the phone and call each other. And I was very proud of my aunt for doing that, because women don't always look out for women. Not always. They should. You wish they would, but in that instance that I know of, she did. I'm deadheading into the neighbor's house we grew up in. Boy, didn't they always have that bush there, that tall bush? I hate, and those bushes in the front. I hate bushes. I hate, but oh good, I'm early enough to get my favorite parking spot. I hate bushes. The bushes in the house I bought, in front of the house I bought, this right here with the red truck, that's the house I grew up in. Right there, that little house. And here's my friend's house that I'm going to. And there's a car coming up behind me. I'm going to let them pass before I back into this spot. But, oh, they're turning. I guess I could have, well, dagnabbit. This is going to be awkward. Good grief. Anywho, what was I saying? About bushes. Got a good view of my roof there. About bushes. With the house I bought in Mont Bellevue had bushes across the front. And in the backyard, it had the same bushes that was kind of shaped like a pie. It was like a pie shape. It was two-sided with a curve, and it filled the spot between the patio and the back of the house. I hated them. I hated those bushes so much. Cats would hide in them, and trash that would blow into the yard would get stuck in them. I just hated them. It was just taking up real estate, and I never liked them, especially the ones in the front. I hated them. And so it took me literally 2.5, almost 3 years to get rid of those bushes, because I chopped them up, and I kept chopping them, and then I kept pouring ground clear and vegetation killer on them, trying to kill them. And I finally got the ones in the front, and then the ones in the backyard, I finally got them dead. But pulling up the roots, I kid you not, those bushes I pointed out to you at that house next door, any bush like that, if it gets 10 years or older, guarantee, listen to me now, believe me later, those roots are fossilized. I had to use my four-wheeler to pull some of those roots out, and they were like marble. They were rocks. It took forever to get those out of the ground. It was absolute misery. But anywho, that's that. That's all I got for you. I'm going to try and upload this, but I'm in Liberty, so might have to wait till I get home. It's 6 on the dot right now, and I'm still a little early, but whatever. Anyway, y'all stay cool. Talk at you later. Bye.